Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, and last we left off, we had just arrived in Umar Hills, ready for, did a little scrying to reveal the map. We're ready for our little nature outing here. Let's investigate, shall we? It's nighttime, but everybody's standing outside.
All right then.
Mayor, when is this crisis going to be solved, eh?
They gotta initiate the exposition for us somehow, night or day.
Aye, me and mine need to get back to herding, we do, for the wolves have gobbled me flock entire.
Calm down, everyone, please. I assure you that everything that can be done is being done.
I like that there's like... First of all, the voice acting of the peasants is some of the best ever. And what is that? Aye, you just heard a group of those adventurers, didn't you? Were they in the best, are they? Well, they haven't come back yet. No. Oh, we're doomed. Doomed. We must flee the village. We must flee before more go missing. Now, people. Come. This is no time to panic. Please, listen to my husband. Yes. Well, we were looking for another group of adventurers to handle the situation. Kill them ogres and evil kin, you mean? Yes. Ever since the band of monsters moved into the area, we've had nothing but trouble eating people, that's what. You're both daft. 'Tis the wolves have been wandering the hills, sure enough. Hungry they is. It's not wolves, you fool. It's Umar herself, returned to haunt us and steal our children. Umar, don't be telling that folk tale now. I'm getting my male and females mixed up because I'm just reading that. Can't you see that it's the ogres plain as truth? Please, we must find out what happened to our ranger, Morella, then track down the source of these murders. More adventures will come soon. Well, they can't come soon enough. Ye best be doing something, Mayor, or we need to flee the city for our safety. I am trying to do something. Everyone remain calm. Panic will not help. I am going to return to my home now. Everyone go home, please. And here we are. Oh, he's busy. But we're the adventurers. Hello. All right.
These trees and glades hide horrors of all manner. Watch your backs.
Thank you, Animan.
What?
Did you just call me never mind.
I have nothing you wish.
Eh? What does he want, stranger? Nothing really. On your way then, stranger. We don't need any more trouble here, that's for certain. No, what's going on in the village? I'll tell you what's going on, me lady. The wolves have been in the hills these past few years and have coming at us, they are. For weeks now, they've been preying on us, sneaking into the village at night and tearing people apart, then their bodies disappear the next night. 'Tis a gruesome sight, to be sure. I've seen 'em too. Them wolves look at me from afar with smarts in their eyes. 'Tis the truth. The rest of the village is full of fools. Them ogres, I seen 'em. They ain't so bad. And the Umar stuff is nothing but a load of nonsense. Has nothing been done to hunt these wolves, then? Blood Mare hired a halfling runt and a troop to find out what's been happening. They haven't come back. Wolves ripped them apart, is my guess. Why would the wolves come back to take away bodies a day later? Don't rightly know. Ain't nothing natural, that's for sure. They just seem to up and vanish, far as I can tell. What do you know about those ogres? They used to belong to the big rebel army down in the south of Am. So it is likely. Seen them on my patrols. My patrols. Don't like what they're up to or anything. Led by a big ogre fella, Madoff, I think. Wants to be left alone. The fact that he'd rather talk first than kill you makes me think makes him not the worst sort in my books. I see. What's this about Umar? Just a load of bull is all. You want to know about Umar? Go talk to Vincenzo. These T's are like screwing me up. Vincenzo at the end. He loves to talk arty as ours he does. Alright, thanks Nellick. On your way then. Alright, well.
Get on, yes.
We'll just talk to everybody, so whoever we come across first is, you know. We could go with resting at an inn, though. Okay, that's not the mayor. He's got the same motto. Minling.
Useful gadgets I have.
Yes? What is it you want exactly? If you want to buy something, then say so quickly, because I've got little enough time to spare for the likes of you.
What do you know about... What's your tone with me, gnome?
Back, get out of my face, you moronic elf. I could care less about your wonderful feelings.
Useful gadgets I have.
Wounded feelings.
Yes, I do.
Do you know anything about what's going on?
Nothing. I don't want to know nothing. All I want to do is to be able to get out of this stinking village safely for the roads when the roads are open. Merchant can't make a decent living here.
What you got?
Fine, but don't touch anything unless you're planning on buying it.
Well, we'll see about that. Okay, what's this? This looks special. Detranian's Baldur Ale, brewed with pimentos for that extra little kick. Ooh, nice. That sounds kind of good. Ooh, you got these, don't you? Do you? All right. Gym bag. That's about all you got. Man, if you only, you know, these are okay, but I could really use with. I'll take them, but I already have 4. Might as well though. Could really use some other potions though.
You'll find no better prices in Arm. I guarantee it.
I just know one of these days one of those ogres is gonna come down and massacre me, just like the other villages. I never thought of something like this when I became a merchant. So what do you know about it all? Oh, it's a terrible thing, isn't it? People dying left and right. You can hardly find a customer anymore, and that's probably okay because nobody will stock me anyhow. Somebody should do something about those ogres, though. Ever since they came back, it all started. Once my caravans got attacked by ogres, they're evil and brutal. I summon them all the time. They're funny. Can I see what you have in stock? Oh, I suppose so, but there isn't much. Caravans won't come here unless they're stocked with guards, and that's just to make it very profitable. Now, does it? So you don't have anything good. All right. I'm not sure what. You know, it always bugs me in RPGs when they have merchants that just have like crap that you'll never need or never buy. What's the point other than like I guess immersion? But that's not immersive if it's all just. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Fail.
Look at my wares.
Hello there. What can I do for you this fine day? You need a trinket or two, or do you need directions? What is of interest around here? We have a little intrigue happening. There's nothing a traveling company armed as you are would be interested in. Well, there are a few people that have gone missing. The most disturbing loss was the Ranger Morella. She disappeared after searching for the first person to go missing, some peasant. Her cabin was in the southwest, though I don't know what you would find there. Don't much care, really. Yep, we'll go there.
You'll find no better prices in Arm.
What you
guarantee
got?
It.
Potions of healing that aren't as good as. Okay, you got some books. All right. Any books that are? Wait a minute.
I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
I don't know. History of Waterdeep is pretty cool. I don't think I want to wear. Probably not gonna read that. You know, maybe one day we'll read these. We'll find a library and we'll just make a whole episode where I read all the books. But that is not today. All right. Thanks for talking to me.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl for you.
Lynn's Fielding. Ah, good day to you, ma'am. It's nice to see a new face in the village for once. We haven't had many travelers through here since all the killings began naturally. I'd be pleased to show you some of the goods I have to sell, although I must warn you, our mercantile company hasn't much of an opportunity to deliver lately, so goods are sparse. Well, there's an explanation why. I guess I was, ignoring the fact that there is an explanation why they don't have good stuff. Can you tell me about the killings? Oh, now that's a tale and a half. Mind you, don't listen to the dribble these villagers might tell you. They'd have you half believing that a 500-year-old witch is on the prowl. Umar, I guess. You see, the real story is that a pack of wolves has decided to come into the village area here and pick people off. You can't even travel much unless you got an armed guard. Makes for poor business, it does. Our company thought it was a good thing when we won exclusive rights to Imsvale from the council. Now it's just losing us money. Why doesn't everyone just leave? Well, some people still think the problem can be solved. I hear the mayor hired a bunch of adventurers to look into it, but they've disappeared. No one wants to travel alone. But if something isn't done soon, they might all leave it together. It's a shame. It's a prosperous village otherwise. Yep, same kind of stuff. Same kind of stuff. And na. Hey, dude. All right, let's go. What's this? Okay. Is this the inn, I assume? Probably. Traver.
Just as I would have thought.
Might as well talk to everybody. Now, I may be recognized. Should I be? You can maybe come take me home? It depends. Where's your home? Well, Vincenzo's in here is as big as home as mine as any. Sometimes I do sleep in a barn or a haystack. Sometimes I do sleep in their woods. Oh, wait, all these murders and all. Vincenzo does not for Traver sleep in the attic. He does. He might be a good man, that Vincenzo. Well, if this is your home, why were you asking if I was going to take you there? I was wondering if you can. Not this were my home, blasted girl. You think a drunk could properly remember if someone be kin or not? Not this one. Well, what do you know about the killings? I know that the streets may be a safe place for poor drunk napping in, that's for sure. Vincenzo took me in, dear man that he may be. Someday I'll be taken up by the Omar witch, eh? Myself, maybe knowing if the Omar witch is back. I've seen black sheep moving in the nights like living shadows. But then I'd be the town drunk. Nobody listens to what I say. Truth be told, I'd be more a little frightened to sleep outside these days. But then the Zen is where you'd find me likely as not. So little's changed, eh? Alright, thanks for talking, Trevor.
Bloke can't walk 5 feet these days without someone hitting him up.
Yeah, sorry to bother you, but we ain't fond of strangers here at the moment. There's too many villages gone missing this. Johanna?
and
It's
welcome.
terrible. People have been dead in their homes with their skins inside out, and then the bodies even disappear. And then I fled from our farmhold to be safe here. Ugh, jeez. There's Vincenzo. Willett, the stable boy.
Who
Hey,
are
Willett.
you?
Unless you got yourself a horse hidden on all that there armor, you should be talking to Vincenzo and not me, eh?
Yeah, sure. We're gonna loot. What we got here? Umar Witch Project Journal. What? Interesting. Are they all the same? And why are they here? This journal seems to be that of an apprentice mage telling the tale of her expedition into the Umar Hills with 2 other apprentices in search for evidence of the fabled witch. The tale is hard to believe, but seems to relate the group's story getting lost and being hounded by an unseen predator during the nights. This is totally Blair Witch Project. The script is as in a panicky feminine hand, and the last page can barely be made out as follows. Sorry to Dracilius' mother. I'm sorry for what happened to Michaelius. There's something out here with us. We thought it might be peasants, but peasants aren't this clever. Dracilius says it's the witch. I hear her when I sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't want... And the journal ends there. I never read that before. That's totally... I guess that had come out. Did that come out? Did that movie come out? What do you call it? Before this game? I must have been. Huh. Hey, Vincenzo.
Never had rats.
Hello to you and good day. I'm Vincenzo and I offer you all the service of my humble little inn.
There's a lot of things to be said about your inn, Vince, but humble ain't one I would be picking, eh?
Hush, boy. And keep calling me Vince and I'll you stripped out of your lug. Name's Vincenzo. It's a little rot.
Here's the name from a Symbian trader and suddenly you're born on ass.
Never mind the boy. He's an arrogant lout. I took it in a pity. Simpleton doesn't know his place. So all I can do for you, my lady. What do you know about the killings around here? Vincenzo knows the truth. My family's been in this area for a long, long time, and the tales of the witch Umar have been passed down, they have.
You're not gonna go into that rot again, are you?
Silence, boy. Perhaps I should give you the witch instead as an offering, eh? Leave you out on the doorstep with a load of garlic tied around your neck.
Well,
I thought you'd shut your trap. Now then, me lady, I can tell you about the witch here. My tale's sure to curl your ears if you'd hear it. Go ahead, I got the time. Like I said, me family been around these parts a long time. We were back here with the old witch who plagued herself these lands 700 years ago. Umar was a wicked one. No one ever saw her except when she came down from the hills to steal some unfortunate soul. Shepherds, babes, anyone who weren't careful. She tortured them. You could hear their cries during the night. People tried to find her, but only the victims' bodies would turn up, mutilated and dead.
don't know why they didn't just kill her.
'Cause they couldn't find her, you stupid boy. What, are you not listening? Besides, she was a powerful with plenty of magic fear any fight. Strange thing is, lady, Umar just vanished one day. Maybe she were killed, maybe not. But ever since her show said she come back to the hills. This is where it gets funny, your story. I'm warning you, boy. You'll be on your arse faster than you can blink if you keep this up. As I said, every century or so she comes back again. People disappear, tortured in the hills, and sometimes in the bodies are the bodies found. Once Umar sated herself on blood, she returns to whence she came. This is just like them other times. People forget so easily. 'Tis a witch, I tell you. Interesting. Has nobody tried to find this witch in recent years? Well, there was a group of mages some years back, games, young ones, apprentices. I gathered 2 fellas and a young lass, sure enough. They were sent by their master to look for the Umar witch, or look into it, or so they said. Nice group of people, but 'twas obvious they expected nothing. This is about the story and the Blair Witch.
I remember them. They were alright for mages. Lots nicer than that Jeremian feller.
Now he should go and soak his head? I didn't get that. Ah, true enough. Them three went into the hills and never found again. Except for the last journals. I found these myself out in the woods. More victims of Moomana herself, sure as daylight. You can read it in the last journal, sure as enough, yeah? Yeah, I already took a look at it. I can have copy or two done up on my scribe, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, more than that. Oh, yeah. Copy or two? More like you got a whole storeroom full of copies of that journal, you bleeding banana. Well, so what if I have? 'Tis a good story, more or less. Makes me bloody rich one day. And then where will you be, you little rugrat? More like you wrote your journal yourself, I'd wager. I deny such thing. Here you go, my lady. Use it as you will. Beware the witch if she goes into the hills. She's not sated yet, not by a long shot. Interesting. All right, thanks for the journal. All right. Just seeing what we got here. Okay.
Get on with it. No time at all.
Well, can you like? I forgot to ask if you have
No, sorry.
That's your story about. Somebody actually wants to hear this cockamamie tripe. Yeah, I think we got this. All right. I think I missed some dialogue there, but it's all right. He calls him a bugbear. We'll not rest yet. We got any booze or anything? I don't guess so.
I ate those
All right then.
scum.
There's a sleeping woman. Let's see what's in her cabinet. 410 gold and a bloodstone ring. We gotta fund our campaign after all. All right. I'm a thief. What do you want? All right. So what we got here? Book merchant.
Well, you
Sorry, I ain't got much in the way of tomes today. Been real slow here, so I shipped most of my stock to Alcala. I ain't talked to anyone in weeks, actually. Business has been that bad because of the nasty events around here recently? Aye, that it has. Though there sure has been quite a few odd books turning up around here to make it worthwhile. Nothing startling, but I get by. Enjoy your stay as best you can under the circumstances.
What?
You stand out to me. I don't remember why. Oh, jeez. I just poisoned myself. Ow! Animan, can I borrow one of these? Shut up. What is it now? Yes, very well.
Get on. Just
yeah, sorry, Mr. Merchant. I'll be going now.
this will be simple.
I trapped that cabinet just for you. And that's the exit. All right. Wait. All right. Dar.
No time
Let's
at
check
all.
out this one first, though. Make sure. Yeah. These are labeled, I suppose. Yeah, Minister White's. Yeah, let's talk to the mayor first. We'll agree to help. Assuming. Yep.
All right then.
Howdy, Mr. Mayor. Your group of adventurers have arrived.
Hello. I don't recognize you. You must be new to Imnisvale. Is there something I can help you with?
I'll help you. We come because of the little boy Dylan said there was evil here in need of a Baltic king. And good for us that we have our boots on, yes, sir. You did? Then that boy did get to the city after all. I'm pleased to hear it. You have come to our aid then, yes? Well, I need to gather coin. I would like to know more about what's going on. I know what's going on. Yes, of course. It's a gruesome business. I'm sure that little Dylan told you some of the story, but I shall elaborate for your benefit.
We've had a run of killings and disappearances here as of late.
Oh, carry on. Killings and people are murdered in their beds. Their bodies disappearing. Bodies found with skins inside out. Ew. Normally, we would turn to our local ranger protector to aid us in a time like this, but our ranger Morella has vanished. Several men went to our cabin southwest of the village, and they found no sign of her. It's not like her to be absent for so long. I fear the worst. Soon after, shepherds and farmers went from the outlying fields. Holds began disappearing. People heard strange noises at night. We ought to have no ranger to turn to. Everyone's frightened, but they're scared to leave as well, as they get caught out in the wilderness by whatever's doing the killings. And of course, everyone has ideas behind what's behind all this. It's the Ogres, my husband. You know it is. My wife Iana. Yes. Many think that it's the group of Ogres who moved into the area just before the killings began. Likely is too. They're in the hills, too close to the village, I say. Yes, you can find them in the hills a bit north of here. Of course, others think it's a path of very large wolves that's been ranging the hills for years. And others claim it's Umar herself, the Great Witch of the Hills, has returned. Legend has it she was responsible for death, much like these ones. Oh, that is just old legends. Omar has been gone for over 500 years, my husband. Yes, true. I suppose I should warn you. I've already hired a famous knight, Mazzy Fenton, in our troop. They haven't come back yet. If wolves were shadows in doing this, they'd have to be terribly evil. Dire wolves, perhaps. I don't think ogres would do this, but I'm not sure. This all sounds quite ominous.
Wolves? Ogres? Witches? Oh my, it is too much for Mink's poor head to comprehend. Which of these are evil? The edge of my sword shall find the truth.
To be honest, I think you should check out the ogres and their fellows before chasing after legends and such. So, will you help us? I will make an attempt, yes. Oh, most excellent. Please, my lady, go to Mirella's cabin and find out where she has gone. My men are too frightened to go that far from the village. Her cabin is to the west of the village, in the valley. It should not be too hard to find. There are other older cabins in the hills, abandoned for many years. Or go north from here to the river and find that Medoff and his beasts. I have little doubt that they are responsible for all this, but we must be sure. I'm relieved you have decided to help us. You have the run of the village, my lady. If you need anything else, do not hesitate to come to me.
Oh, most glorious day. One step closer we come to being true heroes. Yes, indeed. Even little Bull's worst chance on end from his anticipation.
Alright, Minsk is happy. That was why we came. Oh.
I am truly sorry, my lady. I asked a question of you, and my response to your answer was nothing short of reprehensible. Please, please forgive me.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Animan. We all got our issues, man. I knew it wasn't about me. Oh, you can break up with him right here. Forget it, Animan. I've received enough abuse from you. Huh. I wonder if he would, you know, be like, no, please, you know, but very well, Animan. I suppose I can understand your situation. That was really mean. You snapped at me. Yeah, you must think it very odd of me to speak about my feelings and urges in such plain ways, but in the order is paramount to control these things. They have been part of my training. The more the time passes, the more I feel like I'm not worthy to join the order. My rage gets so out of control often that it shames me. What will the order think? I wish I had your strength of resolve, my lady. Sometimes I think it would be so much easier to just give up on my dream and spare myself the worry. No way, dude. You should not worry about these things so much, Animan. Nothing is worth that much agonizing. Maybe you should just give up the... Oh, like... I admit I'm scared to pick these options because I don't want to derail. I'm trying to have the romance, obviously. I don't want to derail it with one choice and then, you know, I'll be reloading because you know what I mean. But it's tempting, but I want him to be a knight, so I can't really say that. Because, like, how do you get this far in the romance chain and then say something like, whatever, I don't really care. Like, how do you do that? And why? And does it actually branch off into something? I don't know. Anyways, joining the order is important to you, Animan. You should remain vigilant. See, I like this, how you can, like, buff him up. Or you could just be like, you could try to soften him up. I'm going to soften him up a little bit. I'm trying to do a little bit of both. You shouldn't worry so much. I'm not to worry over joining the order. Fine advice. Now that I sit and regret not paying my duty to my family, Serix sits alive on your advice, I might add. I appreciate your assistance, Gabacious, but it's most confusing. Perhaps the order is not worth such agony. It is something I must devote some thought to on my own. Please, leave me be. This is something that requires my own thoughts. I shall bother you no further. Yeah, it's confusing.
What is it now?
But
very well.
I'm just trying to help. Dang. Yeah, I probably should have said, you know, it's important to you. I probably should have said it's important to you, blah, blah, blah. Oh, well.
Get on with you.
I kind of regret that choice. Oh, well. Not a big deal. Rabbit. Rabbit. So, the ogres are up here. Morella's cabin's over there. What is this? German's home. Alright, well, we made some progress anyway. We kind of figured out what's going on anyway. When we come back, we'll plug away at this quest here and start solving it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. May the gamer gods bless you. Toady out.